Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds, by birth also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. What's up, family? What is going on? I am asking everybody on tonight to share this straight up, real talk. Y'all like coming and hearing updates and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got an update for y'all. So I'm asking y'all to share this. Please and thank you. I'm highly upset on today, and I do got a bone to pick with my people. That's facts. We're gonna get to that first. If you want to stay complacent, if you want to be a victim, you know what I'm saying? If you love your comfortability, if you ain't trying to really change nothing, then this ain't the live for you. You can share it, and maybe, you know, somebody on your profile or somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's in your messenger and your sphere of influence, it might be for them, but it might not be for you if you fit it in any of those categories. All right. So I'm not going to waste your time. Don't waste mine. I'm going to be straight up. What's up, Instagram? What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? I don't know no other way to be but straight. I don't know no other way to be but real. Our people play too much. That's what I'm going to say. We play way too much. And we be playing at the wrong time, and we wonder why we are always on the bottom of the totem pole. We are on the bottom of the totem pole because we don't take action. We don't do anything to change the narrative. We constantly go after things that benefit us not. Entertainment, gossip blogs. I just sit back and I peep a whole bunch of stuff for the simple fact that I am a frontliner. I am one that's out here in the streets and the social media streets, in the regular streets. So I see what's going on. I'm not just one that's just sitting up behind some computer making content for people to consume that it's not going to profit or benefit them any. I'm straight up being real tonight. If you ain't about change, then move along. I don't need y'all. I ain't never asked y'all to follow me, okay? That's for one. And I'm not saying that arrogantly. I'm saying that respectfully. I don't need y'all to follow me. I come with my own likes. So all that other foolish stuff, I'm not with that. I ain't never been about that. Check my resume, check my profile, all that networking and all this other stuff, you know, being nonprofit organizations, gossiping, consuming up a bunch of entertainment, wearing other people's names. No, hell no. I'm building something in the earth that's going to outlive me and my children's children. I don't got time for all of that. And I see too much to remain silent. You know how they say, if you see something, say something. Well, I'm saying something. I've been saying something. Made hella sacrifices to go out of my way to talk to my people. Why? Because I see the same old patterns over and over and over again. And it's my people that's always talking about they tired of this. They tired of that. We tired of this. We the people that be out there saying that we tired without making changes. It's easier for us to, you know what I'm saying, take somebody else's negativity or somebody else's demise or somebody else's downfall and try to profit off of that. So I say I sit back and I look at everything. You got my people over here blogging about, Takeoff and Shanquella, Robinson. Justice for them. I am a mother who lost a child. And that's why I'm fighting. But our Dagon show ain't using their stories for clout. No, I'm building something that's going to change the narrative of our children being shot down consistently. If we start employing our people, if we start getting them in the mindset of doing business and having some business, they wouldn't be out here killing each other. They wouldn't be out here going crazy and getting jealous. Jealousy brews or stems from, I want what you got. And you can have what I have if you're educated enough to have what the next man have. The problem is ain't enough educators. You got a whole bunch of content creators trying to get some income off of social media. Like, bruh, how long that's going to work? Because I don't know if we know or not, but Jeff Bezos owns that. Mark Zuckerberg owns that. So you limited to what you really can do. If they wanted to pull the rug from under your feet and take your channel, then you won't have any income. We will hurt our own for a paycheck. What? We'll step on our own for a paycheck. Why you not out here in these streets doing more talking with your feet and your hands than your mouth? You in bed with the enemy, and the enemy is coming for us. Do you understand me on tonight? The enemy is coming for us. It ain't nothing changed. I don't care what you believe. The enemy has always came for us. Always. And I don't care what other race or nationality don't like it. The enemy has always came for people that look like me, all the way dating back to Herod when he said, put all the Hebrew boys to death, 2 years old and under. Ain't nothing changed but the weather and the year. And the people, the agenda, the enemy is still the same damn enemy, okay? And it hates us. And while we all caught up on this content creation, you got these people that sit in high positions that are dictating and determining whether we get to live or die. How can you remain calm about that? Brothers and sisters, how can you remain calm when you know somebody don't want you existing? We too busy on some bull crap, straight up. In our culture, from the churches to the bosses to your family members, we are our own worst enemy problem. We are. We are our own worst problem. And we quick to say, well, they doing this, they doing that. They doing it because we let them. They doing it because we're letting them. That is why they're doing it. You cannot pimp a hoe that don't want to be pimped. You cannot. I ain't got nobody to send to the hoe stroke if they ain't signed up to be a hoe. I cannot pimp a hoe if I ain't got a hoe to pimp. I can't play the congregation if I ain't got a congregation to play. I can't falsely prophesy to people who don't want to be falsely prophesied to. I can't kill people who don't want to be killed. I can't make a whole nation dumb who don't want to be dumb. Period. You get to dictate how people treat you, what they do to you, what they do for you, how they interact with you. You got all power over how people interact with you. You do. That's in your dominion. Not in no other man's dominion. It's in your dominion. We allow people to do what they do. Then sit back and get mad and want to talk the most trash about what everybody else is doing. But what are you doing? Just stop it. I know I can't be the only crazy one up out here. That you don't get to treat me like that. You don't get to dictate how I live. You don't get to dictate when I eat. You don't get to dictate what kind of life I'm going to give my children. You don't get to dictate if I'm going to be able to pay my bills or not. You don't get to dictate if I'm going to come and serve and bust my brain open to the white meat for a $15 paycheck that I can't pay nothing else but give my money back to y'all and y'all big business and taxes and all this other stuff. You don't get to dictate that. Not on my watch. Now, when I didn't know no better, that was shame on me. When my mama didn't know no better, that was shame on her. But now that I know better, anything that I allow anybody to do to me is on me. It's not on them. Period. We play too much. That's why I don't be on social media, because it ain't nothing on here but socializing and having the ability to be idle in other people's business. Most people on this platform ain't even living the life like they portray to say that they live it. And we just consuming content. When you can be consuming knowledge and consuming wisdom. If you go and look in the history of how much hours you put in on social media, you would see that you could change your life and change your mind. Because if you want to change your life, you got to first change your mind. And that's the reason why a lot of people's lives has not changed, because they too entertained. They knew what would get us. And I say this in the most respectful way. Again. Because Takeoff's death did affect me, for the simple fact that this is a young man that has gone out of this earth, out of this world, out of his purpose, out of his assignment prematurely. And his family is left with a whole lifelong sentence of pain. That bothered me. Any death bothers me, whether high caliber or low caliber. I don't care. We all valuable. So there ain't no high and low. But however y'all want to name or tag this, a high profile case to a low profile case, it's all the same. It affects me the same. It affects me the same. But it affects me to provoke me to do something other than sit up and create some content. I'm ashamed of my own people, real talk. I'm ashamed of my own people. I'm going to say it because ain't nobody going to do nothing to me about it. I'm ashamed of my own people. That we will take situations like that and have a whole blog gossip party. Oh, I'm going to try to get me some likes and some followers off of this. And never, ever do anything different. And this is the people, and like I said, I will say this respectfully, because I understand a loss is a loss. But you ain't going to tell me that somebody that's rapping and doing all this other stuff about killing folks and tearing down our culture and busting brains open and effing bees and all of this stuff is who I'm going to look up to. It's who I'm going to base my life off of. It's who I'm going to follow as an example. May the Lord rest his soul. But you are not my example, and you don't represent the culture. You represent them cats that run the stages and the plays behind the scene. You rap about what they say rap about, but that is not. These men and women are not building in our communities. They're actually tearing them down. And you got people like myself and other like-minded individuals that got to go up and clean the mess up. Or try to, at least. You want to know why we got so much violence? Because they listen to it. Why? Because we ain't in the communities. Like the mothers used to be, walking around the blocks, decreeing and declaring, not on my watch. All of these going to be accounted for. They're going to be in the house by the street lights, and the devil ain't going to have any of their life. Do you understand me? There's no more of that. There's no more spiritual. Everybody's so damn woke, and spiritual is spiritually crazy to me. You spiritual, and you in your wokeness. But you ain't doing a damn thing. I can't respect you. You spiritually stupid. How about that? I said it. You spiritually stupid. Yeah, you spiritually stupid. Because one thing that I do know is that the spiritual force is way more powerful than the physical force. And if I got power spiritually, I'm gonna use it. That's what I do know. If you give me power spiritually, I'm gonna use it. That's facts. I dang on show ain't gonna accept nothing I ain't got no business accepting. I ain't gonna participate in nothing. I just been sitting back looking. I said, look at these. Lord, look at these. Ooh, look at these. Ooh, I'm keeping it clean. Thank you for being a fence. I'm keeping it clean. Look at these folks right here. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do with these people. I don't even know why you called me to be bothered with these people. Because you got to look at this mess. This is my conversation with my father. That is. Y'all just be going along with the damn fads. It's just ridiculous. FBI say, hey, go put up an old face challenge. Let's see what y'all will look like when y'all old. Gaining all kind of intelligence and all kind of stuff on y'all. Look at me. Touch this button, play this. What do your future say right here on this? What's coming for you in your future? Spiritually stupid. Let me draw what your avatar would look like. What? And you participate in that? Everybody and their mama got them a character or whatever, an avatar. Looking a hot mess. You don't know what you done intertwined yourself with. This is the stuff that our people doing. But look, this is what I want to tell y'all. You know why I'm mad and why I'm ranting? Show am. I'm telling the truth though in my rant. And like I said, I'm very bold and confident in these hands. You ain't gonna touch me. I'm righteously indignated on tonight because why my people is playing games like that. Who shot John and what my mama look like and what my skin gonna look like in 15 years and draw me a character and this is how good I look and make me look like I done came from Wakanda, Rwanda, Kawanda, whatever that movie is. Make me look like I done came from that. And the feds then push this country into a recession and causing the housing. Y'all laugh now, cry later. Yeah, y'all heard that? Laugh now, cry later. Because that's what's going to be the case for a lot of folks. Smile now, cry later. Because while they playing games and laughing and hee-hawing and watching what Latasha Scott and all these weirdos is doing out here that ain't doing a damn thing, the feds done pushed this whole country into a dang on recession. And people been watching the housing market just slowly for surely crumbling. They just they just over here just all entertained, not knowing that your Social Security, if you own Social Security, about to be affected. If you own Section 8, you about to be affected too. If you own EBT and PEBT, you about to be affected too. That's the majority of my people. That's the majority of my people. See, you want to understand why I respect the other nations? Because they dang on building something for them and their family. Oh, we see it coming from a long distance down here. So what we going to start doing is making cuts and safeguarding our legacy. Do you understand me? Bank of America, yeah, we'll let all 30,000 of y'all go, but we gonna safeguard what we got over here and start moving it around and put it in this trust fund over here and put it over here in this and put it over here in that. Because the end game is protect our legacy by all costs. That's why I respect them. And then we get mad. It's the white man for me. No, it's you. Don't get mad at them because they went to school to learn. Don't get mad at them. Well, they had a better advantage. Well, they ain't got a better advantage now. What's the problem? Huh? Because the same information that they got, you got. You have been given fair game to get the same information. You won't even believe enough in yourself to give yourself the information. You believe more in Santa Claus than you believe in yourself. And you don't understand that the same Santa Claus that's getting ready to bankrupt you, literally, is the same Santa Claus that got plans and stuff in place for you to bankrupt you some more. Listen to this. Listen at this. January 2023. Woo-wee. Y'all ain't seen nothing there. Let me go ahead and play this for y'all. Let me play this for y'all. People play too much. That's why he chose me for the task. I just thought I'd let y'all know that. That's why he chose me for the task. Because I ain't scared of y'all. I'll stand flat-footed in your face and tell you, I am not afraid of you. I'll be like, let me beat your people up. Straight up. Let me throw hands with your people. Let me knock some sense into them. Look, what you need me to do? Because they not understanding. They still out here playing games. Getting banged with no Vaseline. And your children gonna suffer. I'm real protective over the children. Because that is the age where the enemy wants to take them out the greatest, the most. And we out here preaching stuff to our kids that we don't even practice ourselves. You can do anything that you want in this world. Well, why are you still on the couch? You can have whatever you want. Well, why is you begging and borrowing and robbing Peter to pay Paul? Come on now. Practice what you preach and wonder why they don't respect you. Wonder why they won't listen to you because you a hypocrite. That's why. Why you going out hanging out with Baby and them, getting into trouble? I don't want you getting into trouble. I want you to go to school. Hell, you didn't graduate. What you talking about? You are a con artist. Swear you the best parent. No, you a liar and a hypocrite. And they can't respect you because you're not telling the truth. Well, I don't want you out there cussing, but you full of cussing. I don't want you out there twerking, but you full of twerking. Grandmas look like hoes doing the old knee challenge and all. This is got to stop. And we'll go blow that stuff up. You did that, sis. But then she tell you she got them good knees, but her butt stinks. Did y'all hear Nick Cannon? 90% of women got an odor. That's real. In real life. I'm a woman. I go in the bathroom behind them. Stanky. On a whole nother level of stanky. Can't get their hygiene right. And running around here twerking. Oh, the new 60 is the new 20. No, it's not. You is disgusting. And you do not represent us. Do you understand me? You do not represent us. And then the young women. They just as bad. Just as bad and just as reckless. Oh, I'm a content creator. But you stink. Got them pants all hyped up, but you stink. Let's tell the truth. You didn't have them injections, but can you wash properly? See, that's the question. Did you get it clean? Our people is so messed up. So messed up. I'm going to play this so y'all can hear it. But like I said, I'm going to say it. Because I ain't scared to say it. And that's why I only got 2 friends, for real. in my household. Somebody need to tell y'all. Wish I can gather all of them together and just get a whole big ass whip. Excuse my French. Lord, it slipped out tonight. See, and I'm going to tell y'all something, especially for y'all. What kind of woman of God is you, the one that cussed? I am that woman. Because pain will make you do things and say things that you ought not to say. See, this ain't fake in my life. It's real. When I think about my people, it's painful. When I think about what's going to happen to my people, it's painful. When I think about the condition of my people, it's painful. That's why. And I ain't going to hell for cussing, okay? Sick of that religious stuff, too. I'll fight y'all, too. I really will come in your churches and fight you. Period. That's why I mind my own business. I only come out to do my bidding. I come out to do what I'm supposed to do. And I mind my business because I will hurt somebody. Real talk. When it comes to my passion, when it comes to my love, when it comes to my people, straight up. It is not appointed for us to suffer the way that we have. We suffer because we chose suffering. We chose suffering. And we're still choosing it. I'm righteously indignated about it. You do not have to suffer what I have had to suffer to stand up. See, I was once one of them. I was a puppy. I wasn't interested in elevating my mind. And that's how they killed my son. That's how. Because I was uneducated. Because I was too damn poor. Because I was cool with handouts. And I trusted everything they said that was a lie. And lost a whole life. Lost a whole generation. Lost a whole entire legacy. So this is not a game to me. When you have suffered the pain that I have suffered, it becomes real. And let me tell you something. It takes an immeasurable amount of courage and faith to still be able to stand in the midst of obscurity and want to help somebody else out when you in that much pain. You better understand that. Because I could have took my pain and y'all could be making content about me. And getting paid off of my pain. She snapped, she went crazy. Y'all could have been doing that. But instead, I chose to fight a system that has enslaved my people ignorantly. They did it ignorantly because they fear. If them people wake up and they come together, where is that video at? My goodness. I played a video where they said if sub-Saharan Africa, if the Africans, we have always, my goodness. Woo, my goodness, my goodness. And I apologize, you guys. I am when I see the damage that has been done and will continue to be done to people that look like me, it breaks my entire heart and righteously indignates me. But I can only be righteously indignated at my people, not at them. Because it's my people that will continue to allow these people to suppress them. To look and see that in Florida, schools were buried over the bones of my people. You wouldn't even give them a proper burial. You didn't went and broke ground on the cemetery or the bones of people that look like me. And we keep allowing it to steal our land, to steal our wealth for our children, to keep watching our children go to jail, kill each other, get shot down by another. We keep allowing it. And celebrating the people that rap about us taking each other out. And buying products from brands and people who will put us on their clothing as monkeys and who will put our children on their clothes with chains and dog tags and all kinds of stuff. And we will celebrate this stuff. We'll still keep on taking our kids to school knowing that they're trying to pervert them. I look at the condition of our men. What has happened to our men? And I don't hate anybody. You understand me? I don't hate a single soul. But what has happened to our men, our kings? Half of them got on skirts. The degradation of a whole entire generation, the degradation of a whole entire nation. How are we going to be led if we have no kings? How? Ladies, they don't got them in a house. How are our children going to be, brought up? And have fair game. Fair. At least the elders. They didn't have much, but they had family. Boy, y'all sit down and y'all gonna eat, and this is what we gonna eat. Together as a family. Where is that at? And when it comes to us, we can't afford it. We can afford everything else except a way out for us and our children. I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you the truth. I was on Section 8 for 20 years. 20 years of my life. I was limited because that's what that is. And on food stamps. 20 years of my life. Accepted the handouts. the food stamps, the $400 in cash assistance. That was not enough. It was never enough. But I promise you, when I made the decision that what has happened to me can never happen to me again because of my lack of knowledge. When my son died, I had no other choice but to read. I needed to know what happened. I needed to know for the first time, I needed to know what my son was actually taking. Do you know I had never ever read what my son was taking? It cost me lots of money to learn what I needed to know to get out of that situation. And the first things that I had to give up was my limitations. I wrote the housing authority, I give it back. And I gave it back without knowing how I was going to pay no bills. You talking about a woman who'd have been homeless before, who never wants to be homeless again. I handed it back. That was the hardest thing to do, was to trust that the Most High was going to take care of me, because the government had always taken care of me. I didn't know what it was to let the Most High take care of me. And the food stamps too. If you going to trust me all the way. And I'm going to lead and I'm going to direct you and guide you. And he did that. He led me to the information. That information was able to bring me in more than I ever had in a whole entire year. And then I paid for some more information that brought me in more than I ever had in my whole entire life. And then I paid for some more information that brought me more than I could ever have in my entire life. As I sit back and I think, I said, we're running out of time. I could be one of those ones. I think to myself every day, I could be one of those ones just say, it's just me and mine, and that's it. And I don't care about what happens to anybody else, because people do it every day. People do it every day. They walk past their fellow man. I don't care if you got nothing to eat. I don't care if you can't pay your bills. I don't care nothing about your kids suffering. But I do. I do. I used to be that little child. I used to be the little girl that was suffering behind my mother's ignorance. I suffered so bad behind my mother's ignorance and comfortability. A job? What was a job? No, it's AFDC, baby. It's government cheese, baby. It's beans and food stamps. And the only time we got food was once a month. Big food. And then we had to, make it last for the rest of the month. At the end of the month, it'd be gone. Huh? I remember how that affected my life. I remember that I suffered so much that I had no other choice but to turn to gangs and slang it. Only to mess up my life even more so. And hurt some other folks' lives in the process. selling drugs to their mamas and daddies. Man, these folks is coming for us. And we ain't got a damn thing. And that's what makes me more afraid. Not for me. Because one thing that I do know is that I'm doing everything I'm instructed to do, whether I understand it or it makes sense or not, whether I got it to do it or not. I am being so daggone obedient in this hour because I don't know nothing on my own accord. I don't know what's to come. I am not Alpha and Omega, okay? But I am listening. And I know success leaves clues. And I know I'm getting in a space where I'm going to make sure that my kids got something. I don't care what I got to sacrifice right now. I don't care who I got to cut off. If I got to cut off my right hand, if I got to gouge out my right eye right now, that's how serious it is. I can never, ever allow somebody else to have control over what was entrusted into my care because I'm going to be accountable for that. My kids ain't going to never have to look me in my eye and say, why you didn't do anything? And you ain't coming to remove mine from my home because I'm insufficient enough to take care of them. This whole stuff, we didn't went over information after information of how this was intended for certain individuals and it was going to affect certain individuals. Did everybody in the world catch some of this? Yes, they did. I am not saying this. What I am saying that it's always been an intended plan against an intended people. Why? Because they know who we are. And that is just what's most devastating, that the world knows who we are. I don't care where we go. The world knows who we are. We such a threat that the world, they didn't all, it got into cahoots. If they come over here, treat them like this. And if they come over here, don't give them anything. Trust me, I didn't been, my last name ain't Worlds for no reason. Y'all only know a little bit about me. I didn't been all over the world. I didn't been to Africa. I didn't been to Paris. I didn't been to certain places. So I see. And I've seen. I didn't just wake up overnight one night, oh, my son passed away and I'm just going to go gung-ho. No, it wasn't like that. It's a collective of what I've seen from growing up in the hood, my upbringing, to the communities that I go in and I serve, to Skid Row down in Los Angeles, California, serving the majority of people that look like me, from young kids who done lost their parents and end up homeless, sleeping in feces and laying in urine, all the way to my son's passing, all the way to all of this stuff that had happened over the last 2 years, and the experiments and everything else predating before I was even born. And this is the greatest hour of awakening. And my people is not doing anything. Ask me how I know. I coach a whole bunch of them. I just don't think that I can. They mind. And some people will say, well, you know what, Tawana? It's because they've been conditioned. Well, hell, have not I been living in the same world? Have I not been living in the same world? What the hell is wrong with me then? Because if I can think outside the box, hell, I was conditioned too. I was a victim too. You know how many others I knew was a victim too, but they changed the narrative? They stood up. That's the only difference. They stood up. Say it don't matter what happened back then. I can't change what happened back then. But I can change what happens moving forward. That's what I do got control over. I can't change what my mom and them did back then, all the stuff, the trauma that I had I can't change all of that. It's in the past. But moving forward, baby, there's boundaries. Moving forward, baby, I got the power to change my future. Nobody has control over that but God. And as long as He wake me up every single day, I'm going to make it my purposeful business to change the narrative, to change what my name means, to change the course of my generation, to set a new path. I may not even get to see the fruits of my labor, but you know what? When I'm gone, my labor and the fruits of my labor, my generations will still be eating from that. And that's sufficient enough. That's real legacy. That's real boss moves, where you can change the whole trajectory of a generation. That path of poverty was intended for us, but we then created a whole new path of prosperity, baby. Live how you was intended to live. Life and life more abundantly. See, because this is a path that I put blood, sweat, and tears to make sure that you will be able to walk it freely. I've already paved it. I trailblazed it. That's legacy. When I go on to rest in glory, you understand me? My last name will be a key for people to walk through the door, not a lock for people to be locked out of. That's for sure. Because nobody in my family had the courage enough to do it, had the discipline enough to do it. They started and stopped. They started and stopped. And every time they started and stopped, it was a whole generation of us that was lost. Hell no. Do you know how bad we suffered? Because somebody wouldn't pick up the ball, because somebody wouldn't be disciplined enough, because somebody didn't want to make the sacrifice. Do you know how many of us suffered? That's too costly. That's too costly. Let me play this video and get out your way. The truth hurts, but it also heals. They got us out here buying dumb stuff and spending money on dumb stuff that ain't never helped us. And we still doing it. We still signing up, going in their stores, shopping online. No, they don't give a hot diggity dog about you. Get in a situation and see if you can call them. Call up the IRS, call up them that be taking the tax money from you and ask them, could you get a loan to pay your mortgage, to pay your rent, to stay in your home? I dare you to. Call up your boss. Ask him, could he give you a cash advance? Ask him, could he issue you out your check 2 weeks in advance on good faith, and he know you done been there for a whole bunch of time, and he know that you faithful and you'll come and you show up. Ask him, can he front you, a check 2 weeks in advance so you can pay your bills. Do that. Ask him, can you miss some days to actually rest? Spend some days with your family, because they get to spend days with theirs. Ask them, could you go on a week-long vacation without having to sign up and take time off and all of that stuff? Ask them, could you do that and still get paid for it? Not paid vacation, that is. Just, can I take some time with my family? Not call it a vacation. Let's call it restoration. Spend some time with my family, because I've been going hard in the paint for y'all for a whole long time. And I just want to spend some time with my family, cook and eat with them and sit down with them. Ask them, could you do that? Come back and still have a job. Don't say slavery didn't went anywhere, because it hasn't. But you know what? I blame y'all. I blame the slaves. I blame the slaves back there. How the hell y'all let these people do that? How? It was more y'all than it was of them. And you mean to tell me that you actually cooked and breastfed their baby? What the hell is wrong with y'all? Make this make sense to me. How a group of old, decrepit, blood-sucking devils run the world. And it's more world than it is of them. Make this make sense. I need y'all to make this make sense because I don't understand it. Actually, I do. It's because the people allow. It's because the people allow. I don't like these wages that I'm getting. Well, why the hell you keep showing up clocking in? Why they got your faces on their perm boxes and stuff and they millions of dollars rich and you not? Why they use your faces on their commercials and stuff? Why they use your faces in their restaurants and stuff? Why the hell do they use your... Why do the Chinamen come in your neighborhood and put your faces on their perm and beauty products? And then watch you like a dog when you go up in there looking for a perm for your hair. Because you let them move in the neighborhood. And you spend money with them and you make them rich. Make them so rich that they take the money that you spend with them from your family and send it back to their family. Even the Latinos. If we're going to escape brutality and poverty, we're going to go over there and work our butt off, but we're going to send that money back. And we're going to take care of our people. And we're going to all come together and live together if we have to. And we're going to buy land and we're going to build stuff. You understand me? We went out here talking about we bosses. Get your musty self down. You ain't no boss. You a bozo. Because you keep on allowing people, that is, people, human beings with the same like strength, bleed the same blood. You know, dang on boss, you a bozo. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear that? Y'all let me know over here on StreamYard. I know y'all can hear that over here. You got people talking about I'm just following you. What you following me for? Because if you ain't building, then unfollow me. Don't follow me. Ha! I ain't looking for no damn friends, okay? I'm looking for some builders. I'm looking for people that's going to change the narrative. I'm looking for people that's going to build something for our young people. If you ain't on that, then unfollow me, speedo, before you get peed on. Because I don't need your likes. I came with my own. I'm not here to have content creators and creation and feed you entertainment. No, you got me messed up. I'm here to provoke you to change and to build. And if that ain't what you're trying to do, then move the hell out my way or you get ran over. Can y'all hear what that man just said? Looking for friends. You got people out here looking for friends and clout. Say, get out my face. Like somebody called you and asked you for your opinion or your comments. I don't care about none of that. Well, dang, Tawana, that's rude. And it is. but it's the truth. I can't run around no weak-minded people neither. Well, I just can't do it, but hell, you can go serve Master and them for 25 years. I will slap all of you. If you don't, I can't build me nothing. This is just too hard for me. What? You mean you physically got up and got dressed every day and commuted to work and went and served Master and them, and you talking about you can't do it for you? I will suck you in your throat. If you gave him 25 years, give you 25 years. And then say it didn't work. If it doesn't work in 25 years, how the hell you going to give up on yourself in 60 seconds? You got me messed up. You think this the lottery? You think building wealth is a lottery? Huh? I ain't asked for not a single dime, Sister Maureen. I love you, sister, and I'm praying that for total restoration. Okay? I am not talking about giving me a dime. Not a single dime. Ain't asked nobody for no dime. This is Dr. Muscle, okay? Hairs and all. Yeah, I don't shave. I'm glad just the way that the Father made me, I leave all of my stuff intact. I learned that a long time ago trying to go put some braces on my dang on teeth and almost lost all my damn teeth trying to change my appearance for somebody, for the liking of somebody else. So I don't shave. I don't do all of that. God gave me hair under my arms and all the other places. It's gonna stay there, okay? Period. But Dr. T ain't asking for no donations, love. That's not what I'm asking for. I don't do that. I work hard out here for mine. I'm just having a conversation with my people. And why we're in the situation of poverty as we are. You should be able, even you, beloved, you should be able to go out and just buy you another house. Boom. We shouldn't be struggling. That's my whole goal. Black, white, purple, brown. The hell, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Everything belongs to my Father. How do man get to control whether we live on this earth and live peacefully? Man, you took the dirt that God created and built something on it and charging me to stay up in it. Now I'm going to go buy me some dirt and build me something on it, and then I get to pay taxes or whatever. You even get to charge folks taxes on some land that don't even belong to you, sir, man. That's the definition of rape. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just telling the truth. There is nothing wrong with me. I'm having a conversation, a truthful conversation with my people. Why something got to be wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm clothed in my right mind. Fully functional. You understand me? And speaking the truth, 10 toes down. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Not a single thing. I just woke up out the Matrix. That's it. I just decided to stop playing Hunger Games with these devils. That's it. You don't play no daggone Hunger Games with me. Me and mine. You got one of my kids, you don't get another one. This thing is real. I'll lay mines down. You don't get another one. That was it. See, this is what they ain't talking about, but I did come over here and I told y'all what General Jerome, or whatever his name is, General Jerome Powell, said that he was going to force America into a recession to balance out this inflation that they caused. They caused this. Let me play it.
The housing market crash ending in 2022, going into 2023, could literally wipe out fixed income, SNAP, EBT, PEBT recipients, Social Security recipients, as well as those on SSI and SSDI, possibly even Section 8 renters. The middle class is at risk. Low-income Americans are almost guaranteed to be decimated. In fact, rents are rising and the housing market crash is threatening to wipe us out. Here, watch this.
This is a whole entire, y'all go look up the article. Housing market crash. Not to mention that they put slavery on the ballots. And the weirdos went out there and voted for it. All in the name of politics. Anti-Section 8 policies will push many Black residents. You understand me? Let me make sure y'all can see this. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Because y'all play too much. And I'm not playing. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Because you got folks on here tonight thinking Dr. T is crazy. Something wrong with her. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Anti-Section 8 policy will push many Black residents out of Section 8. This is in Texas. Okay? This whole housing market crash. Y'all want to know why corporations was buying up these houses? Let me show y'all. Wall Street backed companies are buying up single family homes. They buying up whole entire blocks. Do you want to know why? Can I tell y'all why? Do anybody want to know why? Just somebody ask me why. Just ask me why. Why are big techs, Wall Street, why are these big brokers and stuff? Why are they buying up whole entire blocks and single family homes? Because the folks who living in them now ain't finna live in them if you ain't paying the type of price that they want to pay. So that Section 8, that low income and all of that stuff that all these people then went over and buy. See, I'm in real estate. And you understand me? What do you call it? What do they call it? They got like Class A, Class B, Class C. Class C, get all the Class C's out. Class C is like low income. Class C is like Section 8. Class C is like Black people. Okay? Get them out. Renovate it. Make it a Class B or a Class A so that we can sell it, because nobody, baby, I got the recordings in my phone. Play with me. I come with receipts and they don't lie. I will allow y'all to hear it. I will make sure I get it out of my phone and play it. I'm sitting amongst these devils like, whoa. The goal is to push them out. Go buy up all the property. So when the housing market crash, we can raise the rent through the roof and they will never be able to afford it. Do you understand me? And you know that the money's supposed to run out by December the 16th. I don't know if y'all know that or not. But they said we got a plan to raise the inflation, hike it up about almost 2.2 to 4 more, 2 to 4 more %. And that'll do them justice. So while we vacationing, they out there on the streets killing each other because they don't have nothing by this time. Now, if inflation and all of that is going to, this housing market crash is going to affect Section 8, EBT, PEBT, all these handouts, then you can just take a good survey and see how many people that look like you and I is owning programs. Why the hell is they saying that blacks is going to be pushed out first? And why the hell is that acceptable to y'all? Why the hell is y'all going to sit back and wait for them to do that? Why the hell is y'all going to sit back and wait for them to fire you from your job? That's stupid. Why the hell ain't you taking preventative measures? Why the hell is you going to actually allow them to do it and then you try to figure it out later on, which will be too late? Because you still think they care about you? Ha! When have they ever cared? Got folks out here running after folks who blatantly don't like you. I'm voting for them because they the better of two evils. What? You don't even got enough to go get yourself started. You barely I don't get this. How you employed are you waiting on some income and you got more bills and more situations and more expenses than you got money. And you mean to tell me that your mental is intact and everything else, everything is just, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't got no extra reserve in case of an emergency type of stuff. I never understood how people can go to work and then say, well, I ain't got $100 to invest in myself right now. I ain't got $1,000. How? Answer me that. Somebody help me. How the hell is you going to work, but you ain't even got enough for yourself? Please answer me that. How the hell is you going to work? Or you got income coming in somehow, some way, but it ain't enough for you. It's enough for everybody else but you. How is it enough for the light company and the landlord and the car company and cell phone company? How is it enough for all of them, but it ain't enough for you? How? And this whole movement by January 2023, y'all know where we at? Y'all know what day it is in December? I would never study Satanism. Never. And I know what you're saying, but me, I'm good. I would never study Satanism. Screw Satan. I don't want to know nothing about it. I will rebuke it. That's what I will do. I cast me a whole damn devil out, okay? That's what I will do. I cast me a whole Satanist out. That's what I will do. Bind that devil completely up. Have him calling on the Lord at the end of the time. Yeah, I know who he is. I don't got to study him to know him. I ain't studying nothing about his practices or any of that. I know enough to know that he a liar and that he evil. I know enough to know how he move in my life. I know enough to know how he study mankind. I know enough. What I do know, this is what I do know about Satan. These three titles right here. He's a thief. He's a murderer. And he's a liar. That's what I do know. That's enough for me to know. All that other stuff. Yeah, he did say he was. He was the bright morning star, Lucifer. But now he's Satan, Hashatan. Now he's Satan, he's a deceiver. The Bible also says that we gonna marvel when we see who he really is. That's what he said. So I don't get all off into that. with trying to go, no, hell no. Better study this good old warfare. Better study this what had already happened. You better study that this is a kingdom assignment on minds. Okay? But I get you. I understand what you're saying. Not coming for you like that. Blacks that kill each other believe in Jesus. They probably do. Whites that kill each other do too. Right? I'm not here to make this a spiritual thing. I know whose I am and who I am, and that's more than enough. And everybody else gives an account for themselves. Like at the end of the day. Right? I'm not here to solicit anybody. What I will say is that if you ain't got no spiritual relationship with the Most High, then you in trouble. That's what I will say. That's one thing that I will say. But as long as I know what I'm doing, as long as I know who I'm serving, that's all that. Look, I'm here to build. That religious stuff then got a whole bunch of people, because then you get into debate. Well, you know what? His name is Jesus and his name is Yeshua. And you know what? At the end of the day, none of us really know. How about that? They could have just told us that that was his name. There wasn't even no letter J's in the 1600, okay? I already know that, right? They could tell us that black is black and black could be charcoal or something like that. They can tell us that 2 plus 4 is 6, when 2 plus 4 could actually be 1. Hell, I don't know. They didn't went to great lengths to deceive folks. So I rely on the spirit, the Ruach, who leads and guides me into all truthfulness. Long as I got that. Never be ashamed of who I serve, okay? But I'm not here to push my religion. That stuff has gotten us all disunified. Because we stop looking at each other as male and female, and as him and her, and as brother and sister, as, oh, you this, you Baptist, and you a Hebrew Israelite, you a Christian. Well, you fake all that foolishness. That is garbage. I'm not with that. I'm with building. As long as you don't try me, think you're gonna be doing no voodoo and all of that, then we good. Moment you show who you are and whose side you are, I'm gonna cut your whole damn head off, okay? Spiritually. That's all I know. That's all I know. I'm here to build. I'm here to not only build, I'm here to empower and educate. Because that's the only thing they ain't gonna never be able to take from us. That's the one thing that they took from us. It's education. But when we empower our mind, we empower our life. And not only do we empower our life, we empower our generations and the seeds and the legacies and the ones that will proceed behind us. That's what we do, because that's something they can never take away. That's what's empowered them. Their education has empowered them for generations to come. I'm done getting on y'all case, okay? I just had to say that. Y'all already know I am the disruptor. And I came to tear down some stuff. I didn't come in the name of, fun. I didn't come in the name of giving you some entertainment. I am not an entertainer. I'm a regulator. I'm an executioner. I am the disruptor. I came to disrupt. I came to say, let's get our S together, okay? That's a nice way. Let's do something. Quit talking. We so spiritually deep, but we spiritually stupid. How the hell you that spiritually awakened, and you that spiritually impoverished, and you that spiritually sick, and you that spiritually broken, poor? Get out my face. Get out my face. My last comment is black is not a race. Okay, it ain't. Black probably ain't even a color. That's just what they told us. That's just why I said what I said. Who told us that black was black? That's the better question. It's time to start researching everything, fact checking everything. Who told us that? Hmm? Only race I know is human. So who said white race, black race, orange race, Chinese race? Who made that? Man. And man have been found to be liars. We just go along with the flow of what they said. That's what I'm saying. That's why we having this conversation. Do we know the truth? Hell no, we don't know the truth. We just regurgitate what we heard. What is you African American? I knew that a long time ago. I'm like, dang, ain't Africa a continent? Ain't America a continent? How could a person be from two continents? That don't even make sense. Who told us that? All right, y'all. I'm out. Look, you want to do something? Who want to do something? Who ready to build with me? Who ready to build with me? Period. Let's see who ready to build with me or who just sitting here for entertainment purposes. Who's ready to build with me? Who's ready to change the narrative? Who's ready to go into their camp and get some of their money? See, I'm on some type of mission like that. There ain't nobody playing games. You took it from us, ain't it? In fair exchange, ain't no robbery. Let us take it back legally, legitimately. Ain't nobody on no fraud moves. We talking about real boss moves. You know, a boss move is where you took something from me and my father sent me like he sent David to recover all the spoils. How about that? That's bossy. Let me go take back my people's stuff. Who want to make some moves? Who want to take their systems? You know, they closing everything down. They still closing it down. Huh? They still closing it down. Still firing people off. Still firing people. Still letting people go. Mark all of these big heads and let thousands of people go. Just go check it out. GM, Ford Motors, and Meta, and all of these people. Baby, the world is failing. If you're a part of it, you're going to fail too. Period. But what I am going to do is I'm going to play, because folks that don't look like me, bro, if I showed y'all their receipts from online stuff, look, let me tell y'all something. I done came here too many dang on times say, look, whatever you got in you, my gift is to pull it out of you and get you paid for that, okay? That is the name of my thing. Create wealth from within, because you got it on the inside of you. Could you let me help you create you some wealth from within? Some wealth, not no paycheck. And then once you find out what it is that you're going to do and how you're going to do it, then let me go ahead and show you how to automate it. How to do it once and live off of it forever like a book. Because that's all they do. They charge me thousands of dollars to know their secrets. And baby, they done messed up. I done got their programs. I done got their secrets. I done got it all, baby. Call me Miss Jack Move, because I'm taking stuff back. And if you have the ability to drag and drop, if you have the ability to scroll and flick your hand like that up and down, and you have the ability to copy and paste and drag and drop, baby, you can be a millionaire. What is wrong with you? Y'all better get this money while they out here spending it crazily. Because that's going to come next. Money ain't no good. Money ain't no good. Then what? Then they're going to leave us to try to turn on each other and kill each other. Why? Because the jealous folks going to rise up. We ain't got nothing over here, so we're going to have to take what you got. No, the hell you not. That's why we on this mission, so you can get something. And if we all got just enough, we can all contribute together and keep the rotation going. At the end of the day, at least I know that I'm connected to somebody who ain't gonna let me starve. At the end of the day, I know at least if my bag of rice run out, I'm in a community with somebody else got some rice. We ain't gonna starve. We ain't gonna go down. That's what we should be on. We should have been there. We shouldn't be waiting until it's like a couple of weeks before they actually hit us upside the head and bust our head to the white meat. To now where folks ain't gonna have places to call homes and food to eat. Do you see how high food is? It's so high they want to give us fake food. I begged it for. I wish I would put that mess in my body. That's gonna be worse than taking it. Put some human meat and genetically modified meat, man. These people is sick. In California, it's not, son. In California, it's not because they trying to give reparations, but they know something. I want y'all to catch that with two hands. What do they know that they trying to give it back now? They know that they butt is grass and the father fed a mow it. That's what they do know. And the only reason why they holler no, y'all owe us more than reparations now. You should have gave them when they was asking for reparations because y'all owe more than reparations now. See, my father said, look, let me tell you something. What can you really pay me for what you did to my people? Nothing. The only thing that you can pay is this destruction. I won't even take a ransom for you. Y'all go read it. I won't even take a ransom for you. I didn't get an email, sis. Cassandra, I didn't get an email. You might want to email me again. I'm going to put my email on the screen. Look, this is what I got for y'all. Simple as that. For those who want to build. I got all their programs. And I'm still collecting them. When we get done, we're going to have a whole dang on economics culture center. Do you understand me? This is the way. Take their stuff and use it. Take it back. Just like they built their businesses, build you one. My job is to show y'all how to get $1 million. That's my assignment from the Most High. Show my people how to do $1 million. Because if you get 100 of y'all doing $1 million, that's 100 million. I promise y'all. You'll have the basic resources that you need. Can you do $1 million in government contracting? Yes. Why the hell ain't y'all? Why ain't all of us in government contracting? Why? And what makes it so good? Well, I don't know what I want to sell. They buy anything for one. Well, I don't know what I really want to. Well, listen, let me tell you, I got these systems. So if you don't know what you want to do, if you want to say, hey, look, I know how to be a social media manager because I bought that system over there from Tawana. And I know that the Army and the military and all of your branches of government need advertisement. I know that y'all have social media pages. I know that you have somebody that you need to run that for you. And yes, I will go ahead and charge you $5 million to run your social media pages for the next 5 years. Absolutely. I'll do that. Now you know exactly what to do. You know the government by drop shipping. Oh, I know how to do e-commerce too. I got the connection. I got the vendors list. Look, you need some clothes. You need a bulk of clothes. Whatever you need. You need some mayonnaise. You need some laptops. Look, I got it for you. Here we go. That'll be $500,000. I'm trying to get you to the millions fast, not slow. Because we ain't got no time. We play too much. How is these people coming in and get 40,000, 26,000, 39,000 in a matter of weeks? And you still sitting there watching me. Why? Somebody told me they'll see me after Christmas. You won't see me at all, girl. Go let Santa bless you. You still in that same cycle. Just move around. If Santa and Christmas is more profitable and more interesting and better for your family, then you do that. I got to let you do that dumb stuff. I'm going to give myself the best gift if I was to celebrate that mess. And that's going to be the gift to get out your system. How you can actually have a new start, how you can actually use business credit. Y'all sleeping on that. Fly all around the world for free using points. Live off of other people's money. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's a damn shame. You want to know how these people get 5-star hotels? Points. You want to know how they start their businesses? Other people's money. OPM, baby. Let me go get this credit card. And let me put this on this credit card. It's going to change my life. It's going to allow me to go make some money so I can pay the credit card back. All I got to do is make the bare minimum. But I'm going to take this and put this on here so that I can know how to 10x this that I just spent off my credit card. Pay that credit card back. Now I got a whole entire building over there. I got a whole entire house. Look, I'm employing people that look like me. I'm actually able to help other families sustain themselves. You think they started businesses with their own money? No. We don't know nothing about that. And then turn around and go get a trust and go buy some land so that the big boys can't come and say, well, give me some taxes on what you own. It's all about how you play the game. You just need to know how to play it. Why do you think they're still trying to arrest Donald Trump and his tax records for 50 years ago that they can't get? Because he took all of his money and put it into hard assets, tax deductible, trust funds. Let me give some donations to some hospitals and some schools. Make sure that my kids get to go to school, to the best of schools, and we get the best of service. And then they work in a certain way. See, we don't know about that. A private reserve account. Let me put my money over here to make it grow for me like they do. We don't know about all of that. But the 0 to 100K, how you can actually take somebody else's product and make you thousands of dollars right now. They're going to be buying it anyway. You might as well get you something to sell. And you didn't even have to create it. I'm telling y'all, this is the time that we are in is the easiest time to get wealthy overnight. You can go from poor to wealthy overnight. Do you understand me? You can go from poor to 5,000 overnight, from poor to 100,000 overnight. The problem is you're sleeping on yourself. Well, I don't know how to read. Well, hell, if I had the ability to get me $100,000, baby, I would learn. I would practice. I would go get me hooked on phonics. Do you understand me? I would go learn on ABC Mouse. I don't care. Learn from the University of YouTube. I don't care. Whatever I got to do, I will do that. It's like you put in that overtime for that extra $200 that you finna get hit with half of it in taxes. Make this make sense. So this is what I got for y'all. Because I don't just come to speak about problems. That would be stupid and foolish of me to just come speak about problems. Well, what we going to do, Dr. T? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what we going to do. I guess we just going to, I don't know. No, I'm giving you access to government contracting. That's $1 million. Y'all didn't saw receipts. I didn't show them. If you haven't, go look at them. They on my pages from other people. My receipts and other people's receipts. $41 million to transport some stuff for the government. Where they do that at? Over here. 41 million, I said, to transport some stuff for the next 3 years. What would that do for your life and your legacy? A whole lot. Government contracting, 0 to 100K, baby. Let me show you how to get business credit. Let me show you how to go get $1 million in business credit. Simple. Four process part. It's that simple. Just on one thing. I got multiple ways to show you how to get $1 million. 100K is nothing. It's all about numbers. And then give you these 7-figure systems. How to do funnels, how to do email marketing campaign, how to do webinars, how to set this up, how to grow and scale a TikTok, all these pages that business owners need. But the biggest is consultation. Let me show you other business owners. Now that I know how to get this money, baby, let me show y'all. Pay me $10,000 to show you how to get a contract for your business. I'll get it and then give it to your business. Then you pay me on the back end. That's a $50,000 client. Do you understand me? One. I'll hold the contract, subcontract the work out to you, and then get 50% on the 50,000 on the back end. I got all three of my premium systems for $1,000. Who want it? Government contracting. It comes with course, community, curriculum, and coaching. Okay. Government contract. And matter of fact, I'm only gonna do it for 8 people. If 8 people are interested tonight. Every time I say, I'm gonna just put it back to regular pricing. Oh, if I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm making it affordable. 3 Warnock wins. Was that guy? Hold on. Let me see. Which one is Warnock? I know it was Warnock and another one running, but I can't remember their name. Here's an opportunity for you to build. You ready to build? Let's go. 3 for the price of 1. 3 for the price of 1. Government contracting, 0 to 100K in 90 days, and a 7-figure system. All 3 for $1,000. And I'm only going to wait 5 minutes. See who really want it. See who really ready to build. Not only that, I'm going to give you action to go get your money back. So then you have free 3 premium programs that you would have to pay. Lowest I done sold government contract for is $1K. You have to pay. You get all 3 for $1K. Let's see who won it. While I check on who is Warnock real quick. What? Oh, Walker was the other guy. Herschel Walker. Wow. It says the Associated Press has called the race. That stuff that's a lot of that stuff. Let's see who this dude was. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking something. One of the family members on Instagram told me he's gonna check out something. Shaking my head. Politics. That's what they playing. They are running. So it was Walker. Yeah, I just saw that right now. I just saw that Walker was I knew it was like Warnock and Walker, but yeah, all of this stuff. All right, y'all, I'm out. Can't say that Dr. T didn't offer you solutions to change. I just want my people to know. I hope you're ready. You might as well get over here and do what they've been doing and get you something right now before it's too late. That's what it's all about. If I showed you all these tabs up here, then you understand. Dr. T, I don't have to do this. Because I don't. I do it because I care. And I do it because righteously, I know that my people will suffer if I did not. My dilemma has been trying to leave my people. That's been my dilemma, if I could be 1000% honest. Why you don't come over here and hang out with us? Because you ain't my... No. That's why. Y'all cool. Love y'all. Respect y'all. Respect y'all hustle. Like, really do. Admire the work that you put in. But I'm really not trying to build with you, if I could be honest with you. Now, if I have to come together and build with you, oh, I'm going to leave that alone, because somebody then took my words and misconstrued them. As if I don't like her. No, it's not that. It's not that at all. I love my people. And I believe we all of us, deserve an equal playing field. And if you have it, I don't want nothing more than my people to have it. I just want you to experience it. Experience what it feels like to live life on your own terms and do what you want to do when you want to do it, and provide the lifestyle for your family that you want to provide. I don't want nothing more than that. That is the greatest reward, because I've seen the greatest suffering happen amongst my people. That's why. And I pray that you will believe in yourself enough one day, and that one day will not be too late. And I also pray that you will not miss an opportunity when the Most High sends it your way to get you out of your situation. We be hollering, we waiting on the Lord, we waiting on God. No. Because if I don't know nothing else, I know that the Father sent me for his people. When I want to quit and when I want to leave, I can't. When I want to give up on y'all, I can't. And that's how I know it's bigger than me. And that's how I know that the Most High don't will that none of his people perish, but they choose perishing. And I think that's why I cry so much. They choose it. That's not his will that we suffer. We choose suffering. That's sad. And it's even more sadder tonight. I rested my case tonight. You give people opportunities like, yeah. Thanks for the information. Have a great night. It's like, damn, that's sad. I don't even care if you didn't do it with me. Do it, period. For your children. For your family. For the elders. For the culture. For yourself. That's sad. If I gave it away for free, who would want it? Let me see something. If I gave it away for free, who would want it? Who would take it if I gave it away for free? I'm just waiting on the comments. All right, Instagram, I'm going to leave y'all alone over here, okay? Because I'm finna go. I'm finna go on YouTube, too. But I love y'all. If don't nobody tell y'all that, I do. And that's why I showed up. That's why I showed up. Because I love you. But I will see y'all. And please, I beseech thee, I beg thee, do something that's going to preserve and sustain you and yours. That's all I'm going to say. Do something that's going to preserve and sustain you and yours, because the sword is coming. And there's going to be a lot of my people that's going to be without. A lot. And that's hurtful. Might as well prepare myself for it. But you don't have to be one of those. Please, whatever you do something for you and your family. All right, love y'all. Peace out. I'm out, y'all. I just don't have it, man. I hate to keep saying that. Me. If I could, I want to tell y'all something. Folks don't value free stuff. They don't. If I gave it to you for free, you hardly wouldn't show up to the classes. I'm busy. I got something to do. Why? Because there's nothing invested in it. What you pay for, you pay attention to. You ever notice that? Somebody invites you to a free dinner. Yeah. You might have plans to go. Yeah, I'll catch a rain check. Okay, you'll make a big excuse. But when your money is invested into it, I don't care if you don't feel good. You ain't gonna let that money go to waste. If you just absolutely can't, you even reschedule. But if you can't reschedule, you gonna show up nappy headed, boogie nose, the whole 9 yards. You gonna show up because your money invested. All you know is I paid for that, so I'm gonna have to. Meet me halfway. I'll give one of my programs for $497 to 8 people. The program that I would refer would be government contract. All 3 of them. The one that's going to get you the fastest money would be 0 to 100K. But the one that's going to make you the most money off tops is going to be them 7-figure systems. So I'll give y'all. I showed y'all last night. So there ain't no need. I'll show y'all again if need be. There ain't no need for me to have to come here and reduce my prices for anybody if I didn't love you. You better understand that. No reason. There's no reason for me to come here and do any of the above. Hold on one second. Let me stop that real quick. Go back to the home. Just so you know. I don't have to come and say, "Hey, you want to? I'll give you half off." I ain't got to do that. Okay? I don't got to do that. As you can see, y'all see that? Y'all see this number? 265, 524. This is my dashboard. Okay? 56,000 months. 5-figure. I don't have to say, oh, okay, well, you want to buy my program? I don't got to say that. You better believe that why I'm showing up is because I care about you. I care about us as a people. And I will not give it to you for free. I will make it affordable for you because it's mission over money. So if you would like to be one of those 8 to get one of those programs for $500, $497, then you can email me. You want to get all 3 of my programs. All of them are sold at $5K. You get all 3 of my programs for $999, $1,000. And last but never least, if you're trying to do $1 million with me, you can join the Millionaire Monarch. That's a $5K investment. Go put it on a credit card. Make $1 million. We doing $1 million. We're doing 88 hubs. There are so many different things that we're doing to make $1 million. It's not going to be $1 million, $1 million. It's going to be millions. It's the Millionaire Monarch. You're going to never find a mastermind for no 5,000. My mastermind ain't even 5,000. This one is originally priced $25,000. I'm looking for some sisters to go because there's some plays we need to make, and there's a lot of money, and I'm just trying to introduce you to where the money is at. Is the classes in Dallas? Nope, they online. You ain't got to come. None of my classes are in person unless I'm having an in-person event. But the Millionaire Monarchs, ladies, I'm trying to make you millionaire, multi-millionaire. And there's information that I cannot give to you over here. Has to be in the inner circle. Trust me. And connect you to some partners that's going to make you millions of dollars. And connect you to some information and walk with you step by step for 12 months until you get your millions. And then take you with me where I'm going. You cannot find that for no 5K. And I'm letting you in on a grandfather sale. So you're the face, right along with my face, of the Millionaire Monarch. That's way over 5K value. So I'll make room for a couple of more in there. But we done already rolled. We done already started the ship. Everything I ever got for free, I guess someone else needed more. I don't mind paying. I just don't have that type of money this time. But the knowledge alone is priceless to me. That's me. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. I got you covered, son. I'll give you something for sure. I'll give you something to do something with. You. I'll throw you something to do something with, and I'm going to watch you see what you do with it, okay? That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to give you something to do something with, and I'm going to see what you're going to do with it. That's the way to go. Cut through all the cheese. Get in the Millionaire Monarch. And make $1 million. Because we're doing millions. And there is, when I say we're doing millions, we really are doing millions. Actually, no, we're not doing millions. We're doing bigger than that. And there's a way we're going to set this thing up. You get $1 trillion, I get $1 trillion, she get $1 trillion, and it's only a handful. It's not a big group. I'm not working with everybody. It's a small little group, small, very petito, tiny group that I'm working with. And we finna go get these $1 trillion, and then we're gonna come back and distribute it in the way that we supposed to. I said 5, and there's 5 in there. So I'll open it up for a couple of more spots. Now, if you have access to get the majority of everything, and these programs, let me make this clear, y'all. I said I was going to leave 8 minutes ago, but I got to go for real this time. My government contract will be going down into the mastermind. So you will only be able to get that access in the mastermind on a do it yourself. And you will pay $5,000 for the whole program. It's a year program. You will pay $5,000 to listen to a whole bunch of recordings, and Dr. T will not show up to coach you. I will not. That will be archived inside of the mastermind, not the Millionaire Monarchs, the Pioneer Power Circle mastermind. Transportation as well. If y'all want to get in there, how y'all think we got offered $41 million transportation? We'll sell you that course for $497. Start you up a transportation company that you ain't got to work. And let somebody else do the work or subcontract out the work. That's where the $41 million was offered for transportation. Cleaning. Listen, how we going to run these plays is crazy insane, but we finna go ahead and get the bricks, the bags, the dirt, whatever you want to call it. Might as well get in that Millionaire Monarchs, because that is where it's going to be, especially if you can get in that one, because you're going to get everything. You get a community, you get a group, you get to work with me more privately, and you get to know what I know without the paying for each program to know what I know. And then you get connected to my investors. And then you get connected to my connections. Then you get connected to my stages. And then you get to make you $1 million. And then you get to get my help in making you $1 million because we're making $1 million. And I'm going to give you all the millionaire juice and sauce that you need to make you $1 million. Period. Point blank. Okay? That's my email going across at the bottom. Email me on my personal page, Brandon, not on my business page. If you email me on my business page, I got 52 appointments over there and maybe over 40 something emails over there straight up. So I'm over here building. I just have not had time to go over there and really like sit down and go through all those messages. And every time I go over there and look and see, it's just got a whole bunch of more. I'm like, oh, yeah. Message me on my personal profile, okay? The Lord told me that is my next move. I don't know who the Facebook user is, but let's go. When you ready? If he didn't already said it, then let's go. Right now. There's information that needs to be gotten to you right now. Funding opportunities. Look, I'm going to send you to go get some funding opportunities off the rip. Go on over here and get this real quick. Snatch this up real quick. It's not even a big deal. I love y'all. I'm out. Email going across the screen. You guys want to get in on anything that I made available on tonight. Yep, that's my email. You can email me right there. Anything that I presented here on tonight for a solution for those that's ready, don't hit me up. Dr. T is Trishana Stewart. Okay, sis. It don't tell me. It just say Facebook user. So that's why I asked. It just say Facebook user. All right, love. You should be over here in the Millionaire Monarchs. Let's go. That's where you should be. Miss Millionaire. That's where you should be. Where the millionaires is at, where they congregating, where they thriving, where they building, over there. Get in the ocean with the millionaires. Let's get out of the pond, get in the ocean. Let's go. Go over here. What's I about to say? Yeah, let's go. For real talk. The Lord told you, then let's go. You assigned to go. Then let's go. I love you too, boy. You know I love you. I was going to call you baby, but then they'd be like, how you calling another man baby? Like, this is like my son. Like, my son. Like, I really care for him, and I really feel like he's a son to me, a son figure. Got photos of me hugging and loving on this young man. Absolutely love his life. So I didn't want to say babe. You know, my husband would be like, what? But I love you too, son. You know that. I be feeling like out of place. There was another sister was like, could you be my spiritual mom? I'm like, no. Your girl ain't listen. What? Nah. Let me be sis, okay? They get mad at me. They was like, why not? I'm like, do you see me? Do you see this? I'm a grandma. I'll be like, don't call me grandma. Call me Glammy. That's, look. Call me Glammy. Don't call me grandma. You see this? Do this look like a grandma? Do this look like I got, you know? I love y'all. I'm just playing, y'all. Yep. I'll see y'all. Okay? Let's go. Let's build. I need some of y'all to buy some land with me. We got lots of land in Texas. Let's go put some stakes in the ground. Okay? Let's piece it up. We can come together and we can do it. Nobody named, look, just come on, let's do this. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Let's be the change, not continue to speak about the change. With that being said, peace out.